Hey everybody, Jazz here again, and I just wanted to come on here real quick, and talk about operating in the flesh. This has been on my mind since this morning, well, yesterday morning, but you have to be careful how you handle situations or handle certain situations. You have to be careful how you present yourself, how you conduct yourself when it comes to certain situations and certain things. And that's because you never know, that may be you one day. But there is a difference between generally caring about someone or generally trying to help someone and just operating out of self. Whenever you see someone in need, it's your job as a Christian or even as a person to want to help that person. Now, I say this because you have to be careful how you conduct yourself in certain situations. You never know when that may be you. And a lot of times God present us with situations or put in certain situations in front of us to see how we would react to it. And based off that, that's how we get rewarded or not rewarded. And a lot of times God presents certain situations to us to be a blessing to that situation or to the people involved in that situation. And people don't understand, whenever you're a blessing to a situation or a blessing to someone in a situation, you put yourself in a position to be blessed by God. And a lot of time, us as people, we miss that opportunity to be a blessing because we too busy operating in self, or we too busy trying to make the other person look bad. One thing my pastor always teaches us is that the Holy Ghost will never embarrass you. People get too caught up in trying to embarrass a person in a situation, exploit a person in a situation, instead of using that situation as an opportunity to set yourself up for a blessing. God presents us with situations, with opportunities to be a blessing so he can ultimately bless us. Don't get so caught up in trying to embarrass someone or make someone look bad to where you miss the end goal, which is ultimately to be blessed by God, to show that, God is a blesser. And I just want to come on here real quick and just encourage people to be mindful of that the next time you are presented with a situation, or someone is around you, or someone that's connected to you is presented with a situation. Instead of your first thought being, oh well, I'm going to take this opportunity to put them on blast or make them look bad. Instead of that, do what you can to help them out of that situation. That way God could help you in a future situation because you took the opportunity to help someone else. Don't get so caught up in flesh and operating in the flesh that you miss God, that you miss the moves of God, and you miss the moves that he tried to put in front of us because you want to do what you want to do. And I just encourage people to be kingdom-minded. Be kingdom-minded and not flesh-minded. Be so in tune to where whenever those situations come up, you instantly, it clicks. Oh, this is the opportunity that God has given me to potentially help this person. Let me do what I need to do as a person, as a Christian, to help this person. And then you will see that God will truly bless you for being a blessing to someone else. And I'm just going to pray that people, whoever watches this or whoever doesn't watch it, I'm just going to pray in general that people start to be more in tune into things going on around them and start being more in tune into the opportunities that God give us to be a blessing to somebody else. And I just pray this bless someone, and I just pray this touches someone.